Alright, I think it should be starting now.
Alright, final. Alright.
Bro, my computer's so laggy, bro, like, holy crap. Wait, hold up. What is this? Okay. Bro, like, why are there so much ads in this website? Alright, just, yeah, ignore all that. Ignore all these ads. Why are there so much ads on this website, man? Let me just see if it's working now. Hold up, this thing's filling up the screen. Right, there we go. Shouldn't be working. It's been like a year since we've done this, man. Alright, so insert intro here. Also, I haven't seen... Have they gotten rid of these stars? Because, like, I sort of haven't seen them in a while. Now we start tier list and towers, because, yeah. And my computer is just still, like, lagging like crazy. Like, the lag is just real. Alright, so whenever you build those already, we got TOAST. You guys are not speaking.
Oh shit, we're starting?
Yeah, I said that. What the heck?
Share your screen then.
Alright.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Just check the stream, man.
Alright. Alright, I pulled up the stream. We can start now.
And yeah, and my computer is horrible, and it's still horribly lagging. Like, the lag is actually real.
Send a link to the stream on.
Wait, our YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Well, no. Oh shit, my computer's so lagging right now. Alright, I know, me and Cameron, whatever, we're just gonna start with TOAST. Alright, let's just start. Yeah, cause like... Anyways, TOAST is just the tutorial tower, so obviously just... Bro, my computer's still lagging. Alright, soundtrack is just decent. I'll give it a 3, first of all.
Send a link to the stream, bro.
What?
Send a link to the stream in Discord.
Bruh. Alright.
Oh wait, shit. You know what? Screw it. I'll do it. I already have it open, so I might as well.
Gameplay for Toast is
Here.
like...
Mark, I sent it. Alright. Alright, so are we actually all good now?
Yeah, I think we are. Except for the constant...
Finally.
Except for the part of the... Except for the part where my computer's just lag as hell.
Yeah, we'll just have to deal with that, but let's just start.
Alright. Who's going first?
Design is just a 3. I mean, creativity is just a tutorial tower, so I'll just give it like a 7. Enjoyability, it's pretty enjoyable. I'd say like... You know, I'll give it a 12 just because like, you know. Gameplay's solid, so like... Bro, I can't think, man. Gameplay's like, I'll give it 11.
I think Ice is tweaking.
I agree.
Bruh.
Alright, random, you go.
Alright, sure. Yeah, we'll just go in the order of what it says on the spreadsheet from left to right. So it's Ice, then me, then you. So, yeah. Alright, for Toast. Gameplay, it does teach, like, everything kinda well. Not like the other Tower in Zone 1, Tower of Zero Disturbances. It's, like, a better tutorial than Toast, so... I mean, the gameplay is not bad, though, so I'll give it probably, like, a 10. And for enjoyment, it's the tutorial tower. What do you expect? It's pretty boring. So I'll give it like a... I mean... it's definitely going to be below average, but not like really bad. So I'll say probably like a 6. Creativity... I'll give it like probably a 6 for creativity. Design, basic, 3. Soundtrack, it does fit the tower well, but I'm not really too much of a fan of it. Well, except for maybe the end, like the later part of Toast, so I'll give it like a 3.
Gameplay, I feel like it could be better because it doesn't teach you a lot. Like
it came out like as a later Tower in Ring 1.
I'll have to give it a 10 for gameplay because it doesn't teach everything. It's, I like Random said, it's just kind of boring. I'll give it like an 8, I guess. Creativity, it's not creative, it's like the tutorial tower. And it's still boring. Or like 6. Design is basic 3. Soundtrack is basic 3.
Bro, he sounds so dead, man.
Real.
Alright, it's getting C, man. It's literally the middle.
What's the total?
It's like... Yeah, it's a 94.
94, alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, I'm not... This took like 3 minutes to do, so like I'm not sure if we can do all 3 rings. I mean, all 3 rings we plan to do. Anyways, TOA, gameplay's generic, it's like 9. Slightly worse than Toast. Enjoyability, it's just 9. Creativity, it's your generic tower, I'm giving it a 5. Design, it's like, you know, I'll give it a 6 actually. Design is it's just blue to purple. So it's just like it's just a 3, man. Soundtrack, didn't really like it that much. It's just mid. I'll give it a 2. And yeah, that's it.
Alright. So, gameplay. Oh, come on. It's just spam. It's mostly just spam. Nothing interesting about it. So it's getting like a 5. Actually, no, 4. Never mind, 4. Enjoyment.
I mean, it's not that repetitive, but okay.
No.
I mean, the later floors, it does get repetitive.
Yeah, jump spam does not appeal to be like a very fun tower, so I'm giving that a 4. Creativity. It was one of the first towers in the game, so what else can I say? Giving that like a 5. Design. Gradient is, it's okay. Still kind of boring looking, so I'll give it a 3. Soundtrack, also 3.
Gameplay, it's like just like Toast. It's just the most boring gameplay known to man.
So, hey, that next tower exists.
I'll give it a. Probably give it a 7 for gameplay. Enjoyability, it's short, and it's boring, so I'll give it a 7. Creativity, not creative. All the gameplay sucks. There's no special feature to it. Creativity's getting a 2. Design is basic 3. Soundtrack is added to the 10th floor, so I'll give it a 3.
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure if these towers are gonna get high scores. Like, I'm not sure if this is gonna be like the best way to score things, but like, okay, we'll see. Like the later towers.
All right.
By 30 seconds, that's crazy.
Alright, madness.
Anyways, yep, here comes this tower. Gameplay is getting a fat 1. Enjoyability, you really think I would enjoy the most boring tower ever? Yeah, no, hell no. It's getting a 2 because like it wasn't unbearable. You know, 3 just because it wasn't unbearable. Creativity, yeah, what a creative tower, honestly. Design, yeah, you know what, the design's fine, I'll give it a 3. Soundtrack, got me kinda interested, so I'll give it a 4, man.
Alright, so, for me, come on. Tower of Madness is just everything that Tower of Anger did, but they managed to make it worse. Gameplay sucks. Come on, let's be real. It's getting a 4. Actually, no. 3. Enjoyment, like I said for Tower of Anger, that gameplay, it's just not gonna make me enjoy the tower at all. So, 3 as well. Creativity, yeah, I get it was one of the first towers and all, but
Tower of Anger came at the same time, and
everything that Anger did, but worse. So it can get a 3 again. Design 2. It's not that interesting. Soundtrack mid, but it did get better in the later floors, so I'll say 3.
Gameplay. Floors 5, 9, and 10 are literally spam. There's no gameplay. Like, it just spams trusses.
Yeah, the trusses and the wedges, but it's more that. There's way more spam than that. Like, have you considered 4 or 5?
Just for those 3 floors, getting a 2. Enjoyability, it's spam.
What? Your voice kind of like cut off.
Oh, my bad. I put gameplay 2, enjoyability 2.
All right.
Creativity, it's nothing special. I'm giving it
a 1.
I said 4.
All right.
Design. Two. Give it a 3. Soundtrack, I'll give a 4.
All right. Wait. So 2, 2, 4, 3, 4.
Yeah.
All right then. And yep, we immediately get enough minus. I wonder how the later tower is gonna be. Alright. Good tower, honestly. Tower packets. Gameplay is aged very well. So I'm giving it like a 13. Because it's still fun today. Enjoyability, I also enjoyed this tower. If I go by the first time I've done this tower, yeah, it was also fun, so I'll give it like a 13 as well. And creativity, it giving it credit because it was the first tower and it's more original than like the slightly later tower, so like I'll give it a 7 because it's the first tower and yeah. Design is just 3 because the Ring 1 towers do not have good design. Soundtrack is a 2 because like I just
Alright, so for Tower of Heck, for the first tower ever in jtoh, the gameplay is surprisingly pretty good. I like it. It's pretty nice. So I'll give it also a 13. Enjoyment, yeah, very fun. I really had fun during that tower. It's pretty fun, so I'm debating on 13 or 14. I'll say 13 as well. Right. Creativity, first tower, come on. And it's pretty nice, so I'll give it a 9. Design, yeah, it's basic and all, so I'll say 3. Soundtrack, well, the yellow floor pretty much has a meme song, so it's definitely not getting a perfect score, but all the other songs are kind of not bad, so I'll say 3.
All right.
Yeah. Gameplay, it would be perfect except for those like invisible platforms with no warning.
Oh yeah, those. I mean, to be fair, it was the first tower, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 13 for that. Enjoyability, I feel like this is one of the first towers that you actually feel accomplished when you beat it for the first time.
Yeah,
very true.
Besides Toast, the other 2 towers were soulless. Kinda.
Yeah. I'll give it a 14 for enjoyable. Creativity, I mean, it's the first tower. Can't really give it much there. But I'll give it a 7. Design, it's gay. But, like, it's the first tower. Can't touch it too much. I'll give it a 3.
It's literally a rainbow.
The later floors were alright, but the early floors were kind of mid. So I'll give it a 2.
Alright, so this is 118.
Oh, where did that put it?
That's
And by the way, my stream is delayed because my computer's just
118
laggy, so.
A minus.
Oh, A minus? I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
Alright, Tower Killjoys,
Oh boy.
Oh. Tower of Killjoys. Very good tower.
a tower that I'm fine with today, and a tower that I did not like last time. Gameplay, I'm giving it like I mean, it is an introduction to long towers, so like I'll just give it like a 10. Enjoyability, it's kind of boring, but like, whatever. It's like,
Sorry.
what?
Why is nobody allowed to chat?
Nobody not allowed to chat.
What do you mean no one's allowed to chat?
Oh yeah, you turn chat off. I'm just gonna spam parts.
Alright, whatever. Game enjoyability, I'm giving it a 9, man. It's just, creativity, it's a more modern tower compared to the Ring one, so like, it's getting like an 8.
Random, are you gonna take this? What?
What did you finish?
Anyways, design is, it's like pretty much the same as TOI, so like, you know what, 3, just like every other tower.
Random's just ignoring the fact that I said that, or if he genuinely hasn't checked chat yet.
And soundtrack is just 3 as usual, cause yeah.
Alright, random turn.
Alright, so for gameplay, honestly, it was pretty fun. I like it. I'll give it a 14. Enjoyment, yeah, it was pretty fun. I liked it. I'll say probably like 12. Yeah, I'll say 12. Creativity, I was gonna give it a 10, but I realized that Tower of Inception just created the idea of that frame first, so I'll give it an 8. Design, I like the gradient. It's pretty cool. The colors are a little bit eye-blinding, so I'll just say 4. Soundtrack, yeah, I like the soundtrack, but it's not perfect, so 4.
Alright.
Being optimistic.
Gameplay, it would be I would give it higher, but the second half it's kind of spammy in my opinion.
Not really.
Like just so.
Oh yeah, that one part is kind of spammy though. The one where you enter the.
I'll go to 12 for gameplay. Enjoyability, I like how it introduces Hour Crossing. That was pretty enjoyable. I'll give it a 14.
That's supposed to be creativity instead of enjoyability.
It's
oh
like those two go together, smart one. Creativity, yeah, it's still unoriginal. Tower of Inception did it first, so I'll give it a 7. Design, I mean, it's pretty cool. I like the gradient. I'll give it a 4. Soundtrack, the later floors music, it's pretty cool. I'll give it a 4 too.
You guys are kind of optimistic about this tower, but okay. Wait, did TOH also get 116?
I think it did, or was it 118? No, I think TOA was 118.
TOH.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I said TOA. I meant TOH.
We can see the top of the tier. We can only see the C.
Right, he deleted the message.
Yeah, I saw it. Had to delete it.
What's next? Keyboard eating?
Yeah.
Keyboard eating.
Alright.
Anyways, yeah, gameplay, it's decent. I'll give it an 11. And it was, yeah, I'll give it like another 11 for enjoyability. And there's like nothing about it, so like just a 3, I guess. Design is just all over the place, so I'll just give it like. I'll give it a 2, man. Soundtrack is pretty good. I'll give it a 4.
Alright. So, keyboard eating. Gameplay. Hate how floor 10 was such a spike. The conveyor gameplay on that pink floor, I forgot what it was. I think it's like floor 5 or something, was a little weird. And
what was in the chat?
For all the bad things about keyboard eating's gameplay, so I'll say like 11. The rest of it's not that bad. And for enjoyment, it's not that bad, I guess. I did have a little bit of fun doing that. I'll say 8.
Bro,
Creativity.
wait,
It
hold.
was the first hour to introduce ice, so I'll give it that. But it's really nothing special, so I'll say 7. Design, basic. But yeah, it's just basic. Never mind. I'll say 3. Soundtrack, kind of mid, 2.
Hey, random. Someone look in chat. Someone named Lanky Queso is subscribed to you.
Oh, who is Lanky Queso? Oh,
What the hell?
they deleted that. It's okay.
What the heck?
We did not delete it.
Random, one of your beloved subscribers is here. The fuck? Alright, I've done.
They deleted the messages.
Random.
Wait, Random, did you finish your rating?
Yeah, I did.
Alright.
He walks in chat.
I did gameplay. A 10.
Oh my god.
This is where I discovered shift lock because I couldn't do the 2-stud stick out.
Hold on,
by the way,
my thing is still like
here's-
laggy as hell.
I can hear you guys. Sorry, Superman.
Hold on, my thing is so laggy, man. Like actually.
Oh, no.
Hold on, I'm trying to switch over, but like.
Enjoyability. I kind of hated this tower. I'll give it a 5. Creativity, nothing special. 5. Design, I hate random towers. Gradient towers are 10 times better. I'll give it a 2. And soundtrack, I don't really remember the soundtrack, if I'm being honest. I'll just give it a 3. Alright, what's next after keyboard eating?
Got funny tower stress.
Oh boy, I have some things to say about this tower.
Oh, bro, the thing's so laggy. Hold up, I put it in accidentally.
Bro, why is your stream so laggy?
Because I don't know, man. Maybe it's because like I have like 3 tabs on. I don't know. Maybe it's because of OBS. I'm not sure what's causing all this lag.
There's so much lag in the stream, but there's no lag on the ad at the bottom right.
There's no lag. The ads are somehow like not laggy.
The stream itself is
It's just completely fine.
Alright, anyways, tower stress. It's like gameplay's just a little messy. I'll give like an 8, honestly. I did not enjoy doing this tower. I'll give it I'll just give it middle. There's nothing creative about this tower, so like, is there anything creative? No, it's just your generic tower.
I mean, there is the truss up the outside.
Trust jump on.
Yes, the jump that anyone can create. You know, whatever. You know what? Fine, I'll give it a 3.
Damn, 3's kind of fun.
It's like a later Ring 1 tower, so like.
Alright, keep going.
design, it's just very goofy. No, I'll give it a 2, actually. It's fine. It's like not that terrible. And I forgot, the soundtrack's so forgettable, man. I'm giving it a 2.
Alright, gameplay for Tower of Stress. It's nothing special except for the trust jump on floor 9. It's pretty much just really boring gameplay, so I'll say like 7. Enjoyment, it's not really that fun, except doing the trust jump on 9. So 7 as well. Creativity, nothing that special. Like I said the past like few times, so 5. Design, basic, but I kind of like the colors, so 3. Soundtrack, I forgot the soundtrack for Tower of Stress, so 3.
Alright. Gameplay, I hate the gameplay of this tower. Floor 2 has given me nightmares. Floor 7 is like peak terrifying for some reason.
What? Peak terrifying? Ain't no way, man.
Okay, but like, anyway, gameplay is getting like a 4. I hate this tower. Enjoyability, I did not enjoy this tower. The trust jump was the only fun jump, but then 5 seconds later you have to wait 2 minutes to climb up the goddamn
Oh yeah,
tower.
that part's annoying.
Yeah.
Like it's fun when you jump, but like
it's fun when you exactly.
I love how random and ice cream like give.
So like I'm giving enjoyability like a 3. Creativity, generic, boring, give it like a 5. Design, okay, I think this was the first tower to introduce different frame and platform colors on like floor 7, I think. So just for that, give it like a 3. And soundtrack, I just remember floor 5 music is really freaking loud. Give it a 2.
We killing reviews with this one.
Yeah. Hey, bad towers deserve bad reviews.
Right.
Alright, here's a tower I spited when I started this game.
Oh god.
Wait, where's the tower screen punching?
Screen punching.
Oh boy. Oh.
Anyways,
boy.
replaying this today, it's not as bad as I thought. Like, I'll just put this tower to the ground back then. But it's still nothing special, man. I'm giving it a 9. And I had absolutely no fun doing this tower, so I'm giving it a 2. Well, back then, I'll give it a 3 because like it's not as bad as today. It's nothing creative, this tower, so like I'll just give it a 4, man. It's like design is just messy. This one's unlike TOS. This one actually feels kind of messy, so I'm giving it a 1. And I guess like the only memorable soundtrack is like the floor 9 one. I'm giving it a 2.
Alright, gameplay for screen punching sucks, to say the least. It's not good. And why is floor 9 such a spike? Like, why is like the rest of the tower like a normal balance challenging while you have floor 9, which is like high catastrophic? Not really, but you get the point. Gameplay is like a 4.
It's literally harder than pizza.
Come on, screen punching is not fun at all. Come on, let's be real. It's not fun. I'm giving it a 2. Creativity, well, it's the second tower to ever be added to jtoh, and it has 9 floors instead of 10, so I'll give it that, and that's really just about it. So 6. Design, it's exactly what I said. Messy, all over the place. Really not good. 2. Soundtrack, kinda sucks. 2.
Alright, gameplay? Why, like Random said, why is floor 9 such a spike? Why is floor 9 like high intense? What the hell? So I'm giving gameplay. But also floor, I think it's like floor 7 or 8. Like that's why is that such a spike too? Hate that floor. So I'll give it a 2. That's being generous. Enjoyability 1. I don't even have to say anything else. Tower 6. Creativity, nothing special. I'll give it a 2. What's next? Design, random. It's out of place. I don't like the design. I'll give it a 2. Soundtrack, I have no clue what the soundtrack is, so I'll just give it a 3.
Alright, wait, give me a moment. Gonna add an off-screen row where it's all the F- and F+ towers. You know what? Now,
Madness got F-. Yikes.
Yeah.
now you know I'll show it on screen, just to show the towers to shame and the towers to fame.
Well, Tower of Madness did deserve F- because it actually did.
Yeah.
I just like to stream.
What did Tower of Madness get?
I forgot.
I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back.
Okay.
So, what's the
No.
Tower of Rage?
Tower of Rage.
Alright.
Also another bad tower. Here we go.
Alright, Ice, you can go first.
Alright.
But let me actually put tower screen punching.
Oh, you didn't put it in? Alright.
Alright, so I got very little to say about this tower. Because, I mean, do you really want me to say something about this tower? It's forgettable. I forgot everything about the gameplay. I only know a few parts about the gameplay, so, like, I'm giving it, like, a 5. And I can definitely say I don't remember. I can definitely remember I didn't enjoy this tower, so it's getting a 3.
Yeah.
Okay, and yeah, this is, like, bottom of the barrel creativity. Like, I don't think this tower is creative at all. It's getting a 2. I mean, I'd say I like the gradients, so I'll give it a 4. And the soundtrack's just... It's so goofy. I'm giving it a 1.
Alright, gameplay for Tower of Rage. It's really self-explanatory. Not good. Very unfun. So, I don't really need to say anything more about that. So, the score for both gameplay and enjoyment, 3. For creativity, well, the maze on floor 10 is creative, just not in a good way. So I'll give it a... Yeah, the rest of it is really not that special. So I'll give it a 4 just for that. Design, yeah, it's like what I said. The gradient's pretty cool. But it's also pretty basic, so I'll say a 3. Soundtrack, pretty mid, 3.
I think this tower is like kind of overhated. It's really not that bad.
No.
I feel like this tower had so much potential, but they just messed it up so bad.
Very true.
Yep.
Like, okay, so the
I
gameplay
am.
on floor 1 it's just spam, and on floor 10 it's just spam, and all the rest is just like punishing as fuck for some reason.
Oh yeah. Also, that one part in floor 4 that is just.
Yeah. Why does floor 4 have a GBJ on a challenging tower? That's kind of weird.
For real. Thank God you can skip it.
Yeah. But like, anyway, gameplay's getting a. I guess I'll give it a 9. It doesn't matter. Enjoyability, on the other hand, that's getting like. I hated playing this stuff. Creativity. I mean, some
Wait,
of the
what was the
jumps-
enjoyability score?
Oh, you forgot about the score for enjoyment. What is it?
Enjoyment. No, I said enjoyment. I said it was a 2.
Oh, 2. Okay.
My mic sometimes cuts out, but like, anyway. Creativity. I feel like some of the jumps were actually pretty creative. They've never been done before, but in a bad way. So like, I'll give it a 4.
Pretty much what I was trying to say.
Yeah. Design. I like the gradient. It's pretty smooth for the eyes. Just doesn't turn you. So I'll give
for floor 10. Floor 10 is pretty eye blinding.
Yeah, I'll give design a 4. It was pretty cool. Soundtrack. I remember like floor 4 was really goofy, so I'll just give it a 3.
Guys, I thought TOR was gonna get an F minus.
No, TOR is not bad.
But now it's getting an F. Great job for the tower to doing the bare minimum.
Alright,
The
I
bare
saved
minimum for F. Wow.
TOR from an F minus. You're welcome.
Yeah, good job.
Alright, congrats to all 3 TOR fans.
Real. TOI. Snacks.
TOI, it's a really
Hawaii
fun.
now?
It's
Oh,
a really.
to a really good one.
Yeah, it's a really fun tower. Now, floor 9 just completely almost shatters the score, but like, whatever. It's still a pretty fun tower. So I'll give it a 13. And yeah, I'd say I had a lot of fun doing this tower. Getting like a 14. Creativity, it has some parts that are like pretty good, so I'll give it an 8. And design's just a little weird. I'll give it like a. I mean, it's some pleasing colors, but like it's still like a 2. And yeah, the soundtrack's just decent. It's 3.
Alright, impossible expectation. Alright, gameplay. It is a little basic, but way better than the others. It's not that bad. Just needs a little more improvement, but it's, to say the least, it's pretty decent and pretty enjoyable. So I'll give it a 12. Enjoyment, yeah. It's like what I just said before. It's pretty fun. I like it. It's a really nice tower. I definitely had fun doing it. I'll say 13 for enjoyment. Creativity. Impossible Expectations was the 3rd tower added into jtoh. And they really knocked it out of the park for this one. It is very good, especially for its time. I'm giving that a 10, 100%. Design, really not bad. I'm giving it a 4. I'll give it a 4 for design. Soundtrack, it's not bad. I kind of like it. I'll say 4.
Alright. Alright. So the gameplay, I feel like in some places the gameplay was actually sucked, but in some places it was really fun. Floor 5 was fun, but floor 9 sucked.
Obviously, it has that one part where you gotta wait 10 years.
Okay, definitely be
Yeah,
floor 9.
You better have some healing items prepared, or I'll have fun.
Yeah, and that one soft lock on floor 9 with the tilted platform.
Huh?
Anyway, gameplay is getting 12. Durability, I'll give it a 50. Only because it feels like a big accomplishment when you pick. And unpopular opinion, 8 outside was fun.
It felt pretty.
Actually, it is pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a part where you have stress switching. It's a part where you get a lot of stress switch. Most of the towers take away these days.
Yeah, it's the first time you really feel stressed on the tower, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's pretty nerve-wracking, but it's pretty good as well.
So yeah, I'm giving durability a 15. But creativity, I like a lot. It's never been done before. I give creativity an 8. Design, even though all the colors are random, I feel like it's done well somehow. So I'll give creativity an 8. I mean, not an 8. Am I stupid? We'll give design a 4.
Random.
And soundtrack. Yeah, I don't really remember much. I just remember floor 9 and 10 having really goofy songs. So I'll give it a 4 as well. Alright, choose skill, right?
Skill, I think.
What up? So it's got a 120.
Wait, choose skill to Citadel first. Is it by difficulty or by like order?
I think it might be by order.
Whatever. We can go out of order. Hold up. Give me one moment.
Okay, let's just do it in order.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll do Tower True skill first.
Okay.
Alright.
And I say it's not bad.
Honestly, gameplay is just really fun. Not perfect, but like it's. Might as well say it is. Oh my god, let me fucking switch. Anyways, yeah, it's getting a 14. I had a lot of fun with this tower. Even if I did fail the final 4. First round it's like the best tower to do the first round as, so it's like a 4. Yeah, should I get a 14 or 15? Yeah, I'll give it a 14, whatever. Creativity, it's just purism, man. Nothing special, so like I'll just give it a 4. Gradient, it's somewhat nice. I'd say like a 3. Soundtrack, I for some reason enjoyed, so I'll give it a 4.
Alright, for true skill, I say the gameplay is fun and also pretty challenging. Pretty fun, I like it. But it definitely could use some improvement. So I'll give it about a I'll say a 13. And for enjoyment, I think I like it. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun tower. But yeah. I'll say 12. Creativity, it's nothing special. So I'll say probably like a 5. Design, basic, but why is floor 3 darker than floor 4? If the gradient, the floors get darker and darker. That's not how it's supposed to be.
That is true.
Yeah.
3 for that. Like, if it was like a perfect gradient, I would have given it a 4. But for soundtrack, it's just Kevin MacLeod songs. Those songs that you would see in those random YouTube videos. Pretty nostalgic in a way. So, yeah, I like it. 4.
Alright. Gameplay? I don't really like pure gameplay at all, because I think it's boring. But, I feel like New Skill is an exception, because I like how it's a challenge. It's nice. So, I'll give it a 12.
Alright.
Enjoyability. I did have fun grinding this tower, because, like, it was just, like, a fun challenge to do, like, as... It was my first remorseless, but a remorseless. So, I'll give enjoyability, I'll give it a 12. Well, this might be the first full purist tower in Ring 1. Prove me if I'm wrong. No, it is the first full purist tower. So for that,
It's the barely any kill bricks. Sure.
I mean, there's like there's like the floor 8 part.
Yeah, and the floor 4, but it's like about like 85% purist.
Yeah, so I'll give that. For that, I'll give it a 7. Design, yeah, the gradient's messed up. That really took it down, and it's kind of simple. So I'll give it a 2. And soundtrack. What is it? What is this elevator music? Music playing in the background, bro. I don't really like it. I'll give it a 2. So Thanos Tower or the City?
We'll do not even a tower instead of laptops putting it in Thanos Tower.
Alright. Here we go.
Alright, we got 111 for tower 2 skill. Still like the best Ring 1 tower in my mind. Oh my god, the lag, it's real. Alright, anyways. We got Funny Tower. So literally just not even a tower.
Wait.
Alright.
So not even a tower, it's not even a tower, so like... Anyways, gameplay is just quick and just simple. Like, you got that one punishing outside. It's a little janky, so I'll just give it an 8. Enjoyable, it's just short. I can't even tell you, man. I'll just give it another 8. Creativity, I mean, it's like the first... Yeah, tower. Not tower. So I guess I'll give it a 6 or something. Like, this tower's kind of hard to rate. Its design is just mediocre. I'm giving it a 1. Even if there's like those cool texture blocks. The soundtrack,
a 1 is kind of harsh in my...
I mean, it's nothing special, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, soundtrack is just a music that exists. I'll give it like a 2.
All right. So, or not even a tower. Gameplay. It's really nothing special. Like, come on. It's like 30 seconds long if you speedrun it, maybe even less. So, nothing interesting at all. Really basic. So, it's getting probably thinking 4 or 5. 4. Creativity. Oh shit, I mean enjoyment. Come on. Not fun. It's just, I mean, maybe speedrunning it can be somewhat fun. For the most part, really boring. Nothing to really enjoy on this tower. So, 2. And for creativity, it's the first of its kind, but it's really nothing special, like I just said. So, 5. Design, really basic. It really does not look appealing at all. The colors actually kind of suck. I don't like it. 1. And soundtrack, it's just one song, and I'm not really a fan of it. I don't like it. 1.
Alright. I was kind of really harsh, but like, I did mine. Well, not even gameplay. So it's janky. It skips the outside going. I'll give gameplay 5. Enjoyability. It's only fun to speedrun, and that's it. Like Random said, it's nothing else about this tower is fun except for. Only because of the speedrunning, I'll give enjoyability a 9. Creativity, just for being the first, it's not bad. I guess short and sweet. I'll give creativity a 5. Design, it has the texture block. That's it. So I'll give it a 2. Music, 1. It sucks.
We're not even. This didn't even get that low a score, man. That's kind of interesting.
Does Neat have the lowest score right now?
No.
I think I might have had the lowest score for Neat, but
what did the place at?
what's the total score though? I don't know.
Anyways, Citadel of laptop splitting. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Very fun.
Yeah, the gameplay's very lacking. Like, I'm not sure if I would enjoy doing that Citadel. So, like, gameplay's like a 5, honestly. And honestly, for the few attempts I did on Citadel laptop splitting, I felt kind of soulless doing it. So, like, giving it like a 4.
You're weird. You're actually expensive.
I'll give gameplay a 7 just because, like, I'll give it a 6, whatever. Creativity, it's the first Citadel, so, you wouldn't really expect, like, that much stuff, so. I mean, it's kind of creative, honestly. I'll give it, like, a 7. Its design is very weird colors. Like, you go from yellow to, like, orange to, like, dark orange to, then all of a sudden you get to cyan and, like, all that stuff. I'll give it, like, a 2. And soundtracks, it's pretty good. I'll give it a 4.
Alright. So, Citadel laptop splitting. Alright. Gameplay. It's pretty fun. It's not bad. I like it. There may be some difficulty spikes here and there, but I mean, it's not like the gameplay is like totally like bullshit, but I think it's really fun to play through. So I'll give it probably I'll say a 12. And I definitely did enjoy it. So
as Koneko Sakinen once said, this is the hardest tower.
Grinding it was definitely kind of a fun experience. I did like it. So I'll say probably a 13. Yeah.
As Koneko Sakinen once said, Citadel laptop splitting is the hardest tower.
Oh yeah. So
well, too bad he's
it's the Citadel, and they definitely did a good job. So I'll give it a 7. Design, 2 droppers, pretty cool, I guess. Only problem is the colors are just well, some of them are just like really eye blinding, especially floor 4. The blue and the red, maybe even the green, like floors, I believe 10, like 13 or something. They're pretty eye blinding, and that's pretty much about it. So I'll say 3. Soundtrack, yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. Just kind of generic because it's pretty much just like Calamity music later on, kind of overused in early jtoh towers. So, but it's not bad. So I'll say 3.
So I recently beat Photo, and I'm kind of glazing it a little bit, but whatever. Gameplay. If this Citadel was a tower and it only had floors 1 through 10, it'd be the worst tower in the entire game. But like, so the first like 8 floors really simple. Then it's so much better later. So I'll give gameplay like 13. It's being generous. Enjoyability. I did really enjoy this Citadel. I enjoyed the stress of the later floors. It was nice. And just the imagine the gameplay. It's really fun to play. So I'll give it a 15.
A 15?
A 14.
Alright.
Creativity, first droppers of the game. And some of the gameplay was pretty nice. Some of the creativity. I'll give creativity like a 7. Design, I hate the color scheme. I could not see. It's on a 2. And that's pretty generic, but it fits well.
So what's your score for soundtrack?
I said 4.
Alright.
Thanos.
Yep,
Thanos
I'm for
Tower.
funny Thanos Tower.
Here we go.
Now, let's see about this tower. Gameplay is somewhat questionable. It's not like god awful. I like everyone else says. Well, at least in my opinion. So I'm giving gameplay. Yeah, I think it's been a while since I've practiced this tower, so like I'm giving like, I'll give like a 7. No, I'll give it an 8 just because, yeah. For enjoyability, it's like okay. It's not like garbage, but like I'll give it a 7. It's somewhat it's pretty creative with its stuff, so like besides the tightrope floor, that one's just like cancer. So I'll give it a 7. Design it's just the Infinity Stone color funny. It's just 3. Soundtrack, it's like do I enjoy the soundtrack? It's just middle. I'll give it a 3.
Alright, so Thanos Tower. If it was the old version, I would not be holding back. I would be giving this like shit scores all the way around. But this new version, it's still pretty ass, but it's definitely a little improvement. There's definitely been some improvement, but the gameplay, it's still pretty unfun. So the tower is made by Juke and CL. You can really tell who made who. Obviously, Juke made the first 6 floors and CL made the rest. Because you can easily tell from the way it looks. But obviously, 1 through 6 gameplay is like pretty ass. But 7 through 10, the gameplay is much better. So just for that balance, I'll say about a 8 for gameplay. And enjoyment, it's not fun, at least. It's really not fun. I did not have fun doing that. So I'll say probably about a 4. Creativity, I'd say they represented Thanos somewhat well, I guess, with the Infinity Stone colors and the whatever the first 5 floors are meant to, or 4 represent. I don't even know. Probably just Thanos colors, I guess. So I'll just give creativity like a 7, I guess. Design, on the other hand, like I said, for the creativity, they try to represent Thanos, just not in a good way. Like, they represented it well, like, in terms of, like, the color scheme, I guess. But it's just, like, really messy, though, for the design. And they could have just made the colors a little less eye-blinding. Because it's just, like, kind of pretty messy, eye-blinding all over the place. So I'll give design a 2. Soundtrack, pretty mid. Just a 3.
I don't have that much experience with this tower, but I did practice everything, and it was the worst experience of my life. So I'm giving gameplay. It does improve, but that does not make up for the first 6 floors, because the first floor was completely atrocious, even with the update. So I'm giving gameplay a 4.
A 4?
Enjoyability, it's not fun. You can't tell me otherwise. Enjoyability is getting a 1. I hate this tower. Creativity, I mean, I guess it's pretty creative. With like you guys said, the Infinity Stone colors, but like other than that, it's really nothing special. So I'll give creativity 7. Design, same thing as creativity. Nothing, like in the middle. I'll give it a 3. Soundtrack, I have absolutely zero clue what the soundtrack is.
Wait, so what'd you give design?
What?
What'd you give design?
I give design a 3.
Alright.
I have no clue what the soundtrack is, so I'm also giving that a 3.
We got worse scores though, so. About to go genocide route. We're about to go genocide route. So, do you guys want to do the sub realm first or ring 2?
It's like what you said in that other message that you just posted. We're doing rings 1, 2, and 3 today.
Alright, well, I might change up the schedule because, like, obviously we've been here for, like, ring 1 took an hour.
Wait, wait.
So, like, it's rings 2?
Alright, we'll do ring 2.
Ring 3 does have the first.
Let's just start with maybe let's just start with one snapping. Actually, never mind.
Let's just get the need out of the way. Let's just start with maybe a tower, honestly.
Alright. Honestly, one of the most forgettable towers in the game. Like, so the gameplay's just generic. It's worse than it's getting like a 5. And what do you want me to say about enjoyability? It's like a 5 as well. It's just, You know, I'm giving it a 4 because, like, it's just, like, it's just so short. I mean, obviously, of course it's short. But, like, still, it's just, like... Anyways, to be fair, this is unneat it's just neat, but the frame's recolored. And no outside section. The creativity's getting a 1. Design, it's also getting a 1 because I'd rather have those silly colors than just toast again. And I don't even know what the soundtrack is. I'll just give it a 2 because, like, Who gives a crap?
Oh boy, here we go. Maybe a tower. Alright, it's pretty much everything that Neat did, but it's worse by a landslide. The gameplay is just spam. There's nothing special to it at all. It's not fun. It's nothing. The gameplay, I'm giving that a 1. Enjoyment? That, I'll give it a 0. Fuck that. No. Don't get me started. Self-explanatory. Creativity? What I just said. Neat, but worse. But, yeah, never mind. I'm not holding back. 0. Design, a gradient is cool, I guess, but that's about it. 1. Soundtrack, I don't know. So I'll say, fine, because all the other scores suck, I'll be lenient, too.
You probably got this worse score than, like, isn't probably a worse score for the rest of the time.
Alright, I don't think you guys are ready for my score, but I'm not even gonna say anything or explain anything. You already said most of my points I was gonna say anyway. So here's my score in order: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1.
Yeah, so like, should I even put in the L ring? Cause like, honestly, this isn't even a tower. This is not an official tower.
Don't put it in.
Yeah, we need to get the L ring more interesting. We don't need some stupid ass.
Yeah, for now.
We're not.
What was the total?
19.
Damn.
God damn.
Like it's not even like it's not even a tower, man. Just
Don't put it in the,
we're not.
definitely put it in F minus.
We finish every other tower. We'll just decide what out of all the F minus is the worst.
Nah, we're gonna do it. I'm trying to do it by score.
Or just by score.
So do you think maybe a tower should go in the L ring? Cause like we want more other terrible towers. This is just a forgettable ass tower.
Yeah, sure. Put it in the L ring for now.
F minus for now.
Alright, wait, so do you want to put in the L ring? Cause like,
Yeah, put in the L ring for now, cause there's definitely the worst tower.
Yeah, go for it.
Cause like, this is probably gonna get the worst score ever.
Yeah.
Hold up. So, tower phone snapping.
Wait, this tower is one of the most forgettable towers in the game.
Nah, I wouldn't say it's that. I mean, it is kind of forgettable, but like, it's because like Ring 2 is just forgettable in general, and like this tower is so recent. Gameplay was not all bad. It's just like a 12.
Sure.
Yeah, it's actually it's pretty good. So like, and yeah, enjoyment, it's just like a 10. Just your standard stuff. Creativity, it's your generic tower. I'm giving it a 4. Design, it's a pretty good gradient. I'll give it a 4 as well. And I forgot the soundtrack. Alright, there we go.
Alright.
I give it a 2.
So give it a 3.
Alright, here we go. Phone snapping.
I'll give it a 3, actually.
Very forgettable. Because I don't remember the last time I played the tower. Besides when I beat it, because yeah, it just got added pretty recently. I don't know like when, but still. All I remember is that it definitely was pretty fun to play through. It definitely had some good gameplay, and it was not that bad of a tower. So I'll give it a 11 for gameplay, and 12 for enjoyment. Creativity. I know that they had to make it like a classic style because it had to be added into Ring 2, but it's not that bad. They definitely did a good job trying to imitate the classic style, despite it being a pretty recent tower. So it definitely is a pretty creative tower, so I'll give it a 7. Design, not bad. I just don't remember it all that much, but it's not bad. So I'll say, what do I want? 3 or 4? I'll be nice. 4. Soundtrack, I don't remember the soundtrack, but I know some songs are pretty good, so I'll say 4. Definitely no bias there.
Phone snapping, I don't remember much about this tower, so I'm gonna give pretty in the middle scores. Gameplay, I remember it being fun. It was like an enjoyable and like pretty quick tower to do, so I'll give gameplay a 12. Enjoyability, same thing as gameplay, 12. Creativity, nothing special, give it a 6. Design, I like the gradient. It doesn't blind your eyes. It's actually like pretty eye soothing.
Bro.
So I'll give design a 4. Soundtrack, no clue. So 3.
Alright, this is like a higher end tower for now. Alright, tower phone snapping.
What did it get?
108. Alright, tower big hole. The second forgettable tower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this tower is also very forgettable.
Yeah. More forgettable than phone snapping, in my opinion.
Yeah, true. Alright, so gameplay, and honestly, it's nothing special. I'll just give it a 9. And enjoyability, I'd say I'll give it a 7, because, like, you know, it's not that fun to do.
Yeah.
It kind of makes you feel slightly soulless. Anyways, yeah, creativity, it's just tower thinning layers, but you flipped it around. So, like, a 6. Design is just dirt. So I'll just give it a 3. And soundtrack, fits pretty well. I'll give it a 4.
Alright. Big hole. Alright. So, I forgot this tower completely, so I'm looking at the wiki right now. So, apparently this tower was made in 2018, but added with the phone snapping in 2021. So, it was built during the classic era. So, I'll score it according to, like, that time period. So, for gameplay, it's pretty much what I said. It's nothing special. But, honestly, it's not good, but it's also not bad in a way. I know that there's some client objects that were kind of unindicated, which is kind of annoying, but it's just mid overall, so I'll say an 8. And it's forgettable. What else can you say? It's not really much to enjoy. So yeah, nothing special at all. So I'll say 6. Creativity, also what I said, it's like just an inverse version of tower thinning layers, so yeah, nothing interesting at all. So I'll say like a 6 maybe. Design, the colors are ugly, very ugly. I hate the color scheme so much, but the layers just gradually increasing is kind of cool and all. It's not like tower thinning layers where it's just like slowly incrementing on all that. So just for the ugly color scheme, I'm giving that a 2. And soundtrack, I don't know, probably 3.
Alright, this tower is just forgettable as hell. So, gameplay, I mean, from what I remember, it's like really, really generic. I mean, for its time, everything's generic, so I'll give it a 10. Enjoyability, I mean, it was short and sweet, which was pretty nice. It wasn't dragged out too long. But, like, it just wasn't that fun. So I'll give it an 8 for enjoyability. What's next? Creativity. I mean, more creative than most towers in that time. So for that, I'll give it a 7. Design. Again, more creative with the design in towers from that time than other towers. So I'll give design a 3. Soundtrack, no clue. So 3.
Oh shoot! All right. Hold up. I love how all the towers are getting low scores.
The early rings, what do you expect?
Hey, it's Funny Tower.
Oh no. Oh,
So
boy.
yeah, this tower, honestly, peak gameplay. Like, you know, the X pushes on floor 10, tightrope spam outside. It's getting a 2. Enjoyability, though, is also a 2, because that tower is just meaningless. Just like Tower Madness. And yeah, this tower is very creative with the spinners. And by creative, I mean it's getting also a 2. And you know what? It's getting a 1 because of how lazy the tower is. You know, I'll give it a 2 actually. It's fine. It's not that bad. Design, it's just literally like it's just your generic gradient at this point. And there's nothing cool about that gradient anyway, so it's getting a 2. And yeah, the soundtracks is just like a 1.
Oh boy, here we go. Overcoming hatred.
Ooh.
There was so much potential into overcoming hatred. Like the earlier floors, maybe like the first 2, were actually not bad, but then it gradually got worse and worse and worse.
Tower of Thinning Layers, basically, but like
horrible, absolutely horrible. There was so much potential, all wasted. What was I even playing? What the actual hell? And why is there a dance clip that you can skip from floor? I think it's 3 to floor. I think like what is that? 6.
Pure laziness.
6. And the rest of the tower is like 3 minutes long. After that, you're skipping like more than half the tower by doing one dance clip.
They wanted to play test the tower and see if it's possible, but since their skill level was so bad, they decided to, and they need a dance clip. They just like added a dance clip just so the tower can be verified.
And don't get me started on the other sections. The force damage on floor, I think 4, that was in.
Oh yeah, that
the
part.
difficulty spikes towards the end. Yeah, everything is wrong with the gameplay. It's a complete disaster. So 100% 1. Come on, enjoyment really 0. It's not fun at all. 0. Creativity. The dropper, cool, I guess. The floor 3 being slightly bigger, yeah. The floor 1 or 2 outside, yeah. That's it. That's all I have to say. The rest of it is just, please burn in hell. So, 3. Design, pretty ugly. Very ugly. The gradient was cool up until, that weird brownish like floor, which is floor I think 7. Yeah, it's floor 7. And the last floor, maybe even the last 2 floors, they're eye blinding. What the hell? It's ugly. The grading is ugly. It's nothing special at all. So I'm giving design a 1. And soundtrack, it's 4 songs. 4 songs throughout the entire tower. One of them is Crab Rave. Are you kidding? Crab Rave?
Crab Rave.
Really? Soundtrack is a 1.
Mark needs to give it a 3 to make it worse than maybe a tower.
Alright, Mark.
Alright. So basically, yeah, this tower just sucks. It's just not good at all. Gameplay, so mid. It's so repetitive. It's so boring. Gameplay's getting a 1. Enjoyment. Why is there random difficulty spikes? What is this?
Very true.
Enjoyment's getting 0. It's bad.
Deserved.
Creativity, like, okay, there's a few like things with the frame. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Creativity's getting like a 3. Design, it's really ugly. Why is it turned to like a eye-blinding cyan at the end? What the heck? Design's getting a 1. Soundtrack, the soundtrack is
Insert Crab Rave music.
Why is it meme songs? What the heck?
Insert Crab Rave music.
Soundtrack's getting a 1.
Now I'm thinking about it, Tower's Death Plus is not getting last, sadly.
Oh man.
Cause maybe a Tower's.
Wait to get to Zone 1 so they can absolutely decimate Tower's Death Plus.
Sadly, it won't get as low as a score because the stupid creativity is gonna save it all. It's gonna get the creativity is gonna get like.
Oh my god! Right.
If we all give it a 6, and if like we add like, and in the gameplay we add like the. Alright, if we gameplay all a 6 and like design a 1, then like.
I already know my review for Tower of Zest Plus.
It's gonna be the same as Tower of Overcoming Hatred. So sadly, it won't get last place.
What the hell is...
Alright, moving on. What do we got next?
Tower of Cold Hand, and wow, what a surprise! A forgettable tower and a forgettable ring.
Oh boy.
Gameplay is just so like unbearable. Like it's like not fun at all. It's like it's like Tower of Overcoming Hatred, but slightly worse. I'm giving it a 1. And I did not enjoy this tower one bit, just like Tower of Overcoming Hatred, so it's getting a 2.
Yeah.
There's some creative parts. Go to 4, man. Design is just like, who even likes the design? It's like 0. It's not. It's just the stupidest selection of colors ever.
Yeah.
Soundtrack. Is there any memorable soundtrack? It's getting a 0. It can burn in hell for. This tower can go kill itself for all it cares.
Here we go. Cold Hands. Gameplay. Difficulty spikes. Everywhere. So many different spikes. Yeah. It's a joke of a tower. Oh, and don't get me started on floor 7 outside, where it's just the same jump over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. What the hell? Like, why? It's just one jump. And maybe just like a few jumps at the end, but that's pretty much it. It's just repetitive and difficulty spikes. Nothing special of it at all. There's like no interesting part of the gameplay whatsoever. It's getting a 1. And enjoyment, that can also get a 1 as well. Creativity, Huh. Is there anything creative about Tower of Cold Hands? I don't think so. I can't find the creativity in Tower of Cold Hands.
Find the.
What a surprise! It's getting a 2.
I can't reach creativity part in Tower of Cold Hands.
Design. The colors are ugly as hell, and floor 4 and floor 9 have exactly the same color. They're using the same color twice. Normally you don't see this in like a tower like this, classic towers, but it's just the same color, and it's even worse. It's eye blinding as hell. Same with floor 10. It's getting a 0. I'm sorry. Soundtrack. I mean, actually, no, I'm not sorry. It deserves a 0. Soundtrack. I don't know. I don't think it's that good. Yeah, it's not good. Never mind. The soundtrack is gonna get a 1.
Alright, this might be my most unforgiving rating yet.
Alright, go for it. Who gives a crap?
Gameplay, it's absolute garbage. 0, no other words are needed. Enjoyability, who thinks this is fun? 0, no other words needed. Creativity, I don't see any. Where's it at? 0, no other words needed. Design, if you're gonna choose random colors, at least make it good random colors.
Exactly.
Why is it so bad? Why does it repeat colors? Why can't I see? 0, no words needed.
Bro, is this gonna be the first?
Soundtrack, 1 for floor 10. There you go.
Wow, congrats! You got something out of it.
There we go. Let's go.
Oh, I think I killed that.
You did. Out of all 50 possible points as this tower could have got, you gave it only a 1. 1 out of 50.
Anyway, time for this atrocious fucking tower. Who gives a shit about this tower? I am not giving it any fucking mercy. This tower gave me absolute PTSD from last time. This was the most unfun tower ever. Gameplay's getting a 1, enjoyability 0. And wow, GBJ, so creative. Got you 1 point. Who gives a shit about design as well? Colors are just absolute garbage. Like, what kind of... Like, the tower's so fucking garbage with its colors. And soundtrack? Oh, it got saved from absolute humiliation because of the soundtrack. What an amazing accomplishment. It's getting a 3. Congrats, you didn't... It saved itself from absolute humiliation because of the soundtrack. This tower is keeps my same opinions from before. It is just atrocious. The soundtrack saves it. Congratulations.
I couldn't agree more. Here we fucking go. Falling and failing.
It will fail, I swear to God.
Underway. Gameplay. Shit, to say the least. Fuck this tower. Burn in fucking hell. Not fun. Gameplay. Come on. It's just Killbrick spam over GBJs. There's nothing more to say. It's so bad.
You should probably check who is commenting on the live stream.
Alright, for enjoyment, yeah, 0. 0 as well. Creativity, spamming GBJs and Killbricks is not creative whatsoever. I mean, just basing off of the colors, it's probably like a heaven to hell. I mean, no, actually ground to hell because it's like green to
it's still kind of stupid.
Black to red.
But there's just white and gray in the middle of it.
But that's more of design than creativity. But I'm gonna give it a 1 for creativity because the color scheme is kind of saving it from a 0. But in terms of design, the color scheme is bad. It's really bad. It's kind of eye blinding. The darkness on I think it's like floor 8. It's just a pain in the ass. Floor 10, The white floor, which is like floor, I think 6, are completely eye blinding, and the colors are just straight up ugly. So I want to give it a 0, but I'm gonna give it a 1 instead. Soundtrack, it's exactly what I said. The soundtrack really saves this tower. The soundtrack is pretty good. I like it, but everything else about it is just bad. But I'm giving the soundtrack a 4. Everything else about this tower, die. Just die. All right, Mark, your turn.
Like, this tower is like so mid. No, it's so trash actually.
Why am I just constantly waiting for healing? It's like
For
every
real,
floor
it's glitching and healing, but without any hype.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, it's just like spinner, 5-star draft, and Kilbrick spams. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, gameplay's getting a 2. Enjoyability, the only redeeming quality about the enjoyability of this tower is like the stress factor. That's like it.
Right.
Yeah.
So enjoyability is giving a 4. Creativity, wow, it's descending. That's so cool.
Yeah, for real.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna give it like, no, never mind. It doesn't deserve the extra point. I know it's the first ascending tower, but fuck this tower.
Yeah, who gives a crap?
But like, just because it's the first descending tower, I'll be very nice and give it a 5.
Okay, that's kind of leaving it.
Design, these colors are atrocious.
Very much.
Soundtrack, once again, it saves the tower 4.
Wait, so what's the design?
Design got 2, soundtrack got 4.
Alright.
Also, after ring 2, I gotta.
Alright.
Huh? What'd you say? Didn't hear.
After ring 2, I gotta go.
Alright.
Be back later.
No, we're not gonna do it again today. We're gonna do it like another day.
Alright. Probably tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do it tomorrow.
At a time tomorrow. We'll do rings 3 and 4 probably.
Alright.
Yeah. Rings at a time because it's taking longer than we thought.
Yeah.
So you got tower traps. I'm not sure why it was my 5th favorite tower in ring 2 back then. It probably is just. It still probably is just because of how shit ring 2 is. It's still probably like number 5 because obviously ring 2 is still absolute shit. But this tower is at least bearable, even if it was kind of annoying to look up guides and just the only way the only reason to beat the tower is you watch the guide. Be real.
Yeah.
So gameplay's getting like. Gameplay should I be? And also, not sure why they devamped it again, because, like, the revamped version's gone, so, like, sad. I mean, it would've. I'll give gameplay a 5. Enjoyability, it's just looking at Guide Simulator. I'm giving it a 2. I mean, this tower is all about traps. Like, wow, what a unique gimmick. So unique that I was thinking of giving it a 1, but I'm giving it a 2. Oh my goodness. Design is just tower pack, but a little weirder for me color scheme, so like 2. And soundtrack's just mid. It's just a 1.
Alright, here we go. Where do I even start with the gameplay? Like, I know the updated version is pretty good, but they reverted it, so I guess I really can't hold back because the old version was a nightmare to play. It was straight ass, and it will always will be. So, I'm giving the gameplay, I'd say probably a 2. I wanted to give it a 1, but I changed my mind on giving it a 2. And it's a trap tower. Where's the enjoyment in that? Where's the fun in that? 0. Alright, creativity. Well, I mean, it's based off of traps. We can really see that. Creative, I guess, just not in a good way. So, I guess I'll give it a 3 for that. Design. God, the colors are eye-blinding as hell. Especially the first 3 floors. And also floor 8. And the colors are kind of ugly as well. I mean, sorta. I mean, it's pretty much Tower of Heck colors, but honestly, these are just like not bad. I mean not good. So like, I'll say 2. And soundtrack, I forgot. I mean, it's not that good from what I remember. So 2.
All right, I have a very fun challenge for you guys. Super enjoyable. You should go ahead and do Tower of Traps without a guide. It's very fun.
Yeah, for real.
But anyway, gameplay. It's really not. I mean, it's not really that. It's not fun. I'm just gonna be honest. It's not fun. It's just having to like constantly worry if you're gonna explode if you take a wrong step.
Right.
So I'm giving gameplay I'll give it a 2. Enjoyability 0. It's switching tabs simulator. You have to constantly switch between the guide and the game, just every freaking jump, bro.
Exactly.
So that's getting a 0. Creativity, it's well built, I guess. I give it a 4. Design, it's Power of Heck knockoff, so I'll give it a 1 for that. Soundtrack, no clue, 3.
Hey, remember when we only had 2 F minuses last time?
Wait, really?
Only 2 F minuses.
Oh yeah, right.
I think we just got more cards.
Only had 2 towers to get an F minus.
And now we're not even 2 rings in, and we got like 7 towers in it.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
So yeah,
1/3 of the towers are in F minus right now.
Okay.
Alright, here comes me saying TODD is bad. The gameplay is just like your generic gameplay. It's like a 5. And also, I did not enjoy this tower, so it's getting a 3, I guess. Here's creativity. It is kind of ahead of its time. It's like darkness. So creative, I know. And also tower crossing that does not teleport you. Ooh, oh my goodness. Yeah, it's getting like a 6. Design, it's just like Tower of Heck, but like it's dark. Kinda. So like it's getting a 3, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, soundtrack, it's pretty intimidating, I guess. I'll go to 3.
Alright, Deep Darkness. For the gameplay, it's pretty tedious from what I remember. I'm looking at the wiki page right now, and from what I'm reading, the light items from floor onwards just automatically disable. You can't use any light items onward from floor 5. Why?
Wow.
That's like the stupidest thing. That's like, why? Come on.
So it even disables the crystal. Well, it still. Wait, so the crystals like does not work anymore?
Like
no light items work.
Not bad in a way, except for that one maze, like later on into the tower. I don't know if it's on like floor 7 or floor 8, but that one maze, I think it like randomizes. That one was a pain in the ass, and it's been so long doing that. But other than
is
that,
it the one in COFAF?
Not bad, but pretty tedious. So I'm gonna say pain.
Wait,
I
what?
didn't enjoy.
Wait, what's the gameplay?
Completion, but now I think it's not that bad. I think the tower is kind of a little bit overhated, but I didn't really enjoy it all that much. So I'll say probably like an 8.
What's the gameplay again?
Gameplay, I said 9. For creativity, for its time, it's definitely really creative. 100%. Just not really in a good way, to say the least. But it's not bad, also not great. So I'll say, I'll be nice. I'll give it a 6. I was gonna give it a 5 before, but I say 6. Design, not bad. I like it. The colors are just like Tower of Heck, but darker, kinda. Except for the last floor, where it's just well, it was gonna be kind of like an eye-blinding red, but the darkness saves it from the eye-blindingness. So for design, I'll give it a 4, and soundtrack, it really does fit the tower really well, and it's not that bad as well. So I'll give it a 4.
All right. Unpopular opinion, I didn't really like this tower. I did like this tower. It was amazing. Gameplay. This is like the only category when it's lacking, because it's just kind of boring. Like, I don't like mazes. Mazes are boring.
Yeah.
But I'll give gameplay a 10. Enjoyability, it's getting a 14 from me. I did enjoy the tower. It was nice. It was like a nice break from the generic jtoh tower, you know.
True, especially with all the surrounding towers in Ring 2 being like very generic and all. This is big, and it's pretty good.
Creativity 10. Very creative for its time.
That's kind of crazy.
It's nice. Design, it's kind of mid, just a bunch of dark colors. So I'll give design a 3. The soundtrack, I'm giving. I like the eerie music. I like this, like the silence, kind of. It's very quiet, so I like that. It's like a 4 for me.
That's some silly scores.
I like.
And even then, it's only getting like a C.
Yeah, I saved.
Alright, back to forgettable, boring, unfunny gameplay.
I'm so excited.
Alright.
What's next?
Anyways, I'm gonna go fall asleep reading this tower. Gameplay is just boring. Like, is the gameplay interesting at all? It's just for... This is, and it's so forgettable that I haven't even beaten it yet. And now I have to wait until I beat TOIF because I gotta beat that as my 150th tower. So, yeah, enjoyability, honestly, when I played it, it was like... You know what? Do I even have to be honest? It's mid. It's like a 3. No, it'll give it a 4 because, like, it wasn't unbearable. Like, that's unbearable. It's like a 3 or something. And who thinks this tower is creative? It's getting a 1 for creativity. A design, it's like the colors are not a 1. It's getting a 2. It's not like crazy bad. And soundtrack, is it even memorable? I'm just giving it a 2.
Alright, here we go. Shattered Tree. Gameplay. Personally, I think this really should be intense, not gonna lie. The gameplay is kind of definitely pretty intense, pretty hard, pretty challenging, not gonna lie. But it just sucks. It really sucks. And the worst thing about it is, why are the outsides harder than the insides? Like much harder. That's like the main issue with this tower. Like the outsides are just like such difficulty spikes. Like, it's crazy. So I'm giving it a probably a 3. Now I was gonna say 4, but I'm gonna say 3. Enjoyment, not fun. 2. Creativity, not creative. there's really not much to say about the creativity for Tower of Shattered Dreams, so I'll say 4. Design, colors are pretty ugly. Some of them are just really eye blinding, which sucks. So 1. Soundtrack, yeah, I remember the soundtrack. I really like it. So I'll say a 4. Looks like Mark left.
Oh.
Okay. He said that he's gonna send the scores for the rest of Ring 2 later.
You know what? We'll just stop for here, I guess, then.
We'll stop now since he's already gone.